Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us.
So we are going to do another little mod to the trailer today. I want to bring you along for it.
Yep.
What are we doing?
We're doing the Maxx Fan Deluxe.
Yay! So you may have seen in the last video we put the cover on the extractor in the bathroom. And Lou had the brilliant idea, now with hurricane season coming.
Yeah.
If we happen to
Not
lose power, then this will probably run better off of the battery,
Yeah.
right?
This is 12 volts, so it'll run off the battery. And we have a couple of other small fans around, but you guys know we're in South Florida. So it's like, 90 something plus 100 humidity. So you need fans.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
hurricane season is basically upon us, and we need to get prepared for it.
Yeah. So what we have here above us in the main living area, it's just an opening. It's not a fan, it's not an extractor, it just opens. So that's what we're going to be switching out, the one here in the main living area, and then once that's on and that extractor on, it'll create that nice circulation in here.
So I believe this one is a 10 speed, and I believe it has fan and extractor, and I believe it's also temperature control. I don't think we got the one with the remote control because it was probably an additional $70. And so we live in such a small space that a remote control is kind of comical. It's kind of comical for us to have a remote control when you're like, a foot away from something. So I think we went without the remote control. I don't remember, but I guess we'll know once I unbox it. But the first thing I'm going to do is go up on the roof and remove the great job that I did with the lap sealants and the die core, preparing
For hurricane season.
For hurricane season and rainy season. Now I have to remove it to put this on. I'm not going to remove the whole thing. I've watched a couple of videos. I also called the Die Core Corporation. I emailed the Die Core Corporation and asked them if it works where you put a Turnabon on top of a Turnabon. And they said that, yeah, it works perfectly. There's no issue with that at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut away from the edge of this, I don't know, I call it a hatch.
Yeah, I think that's a great name. Yeah, I think that's probably exactly what it's called.
I have no idea what it's called, but I call it a hatch. So I'm going to cut around the edge of the hatch and remove it, and then hopefully slide the other one in, and hopefully it's as easy as that sounds.
Well, as you guys know, I am not going to be going up there with her, but she'll take the camera with her and show you what it is that she's doing, and we'll follow up afterwards for the unboxing and install.
And although I'm the one that does most of the physical work here and gets up on the roof and all that, you guys, Angie, every day off that she has, she dedicates to helping me. So she's not really off, and I really wanted to give her some kudos on that.
Don't email. Don't email. Well, I'm happy to help.
My lovely assistant.
Let's get to work.
Alright, first step.
You hiding down there? It's okay. Nothing's happening. Interesting. So it is just like a frame.
Nice to see that there's no water damage. That's important.
He's up there.
I'm up here.
Time to get to work.
Alright guys, so I'm up here and this is what I did. As you can see, I'm very proud of the job that I did with the lap sealant and the dye core and all that. The whole roof of the RV is impeccably sealed. It didn't even need a band-aid and it turned into a mummy. And now I'm going to remove just the edges. So just the edge right next to that. This part right here. This is where I'm going to go all the way around and remove it and then try to lift it out. So that's what's going on. I found one screw already, so that's good. So now I just need to find the other three, and then I can unscrew it and start to try to lift it. Alright, so I've taken off most of the lap sealant and eternal bond on this side. You can see some of the screws there. I'm only using this on the metal part. I am only using this on the metal part. I'm using this when I go off the metal part to not hurt the roof. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4, that's 24 screws. So I've got a ways to go, and I'm sure you don't want to see this over and over and over again. So I'll show you when I'm done. I think what's going to be the doozy is lifting it out.
Well, I think you pulling while I'm pushing from inside, it should be easy, no?
Well, it has a butyl tape on the bottom.
Okay.
And it's had butyl tape from the beginning, whenever they build it or put it in.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like that's going to be the most difficult part.
So yeah, that is all 24 screws Lou just took off of the hatch. Time to go inside and push it up while she pulls. Awesome. Almost there. Ready? Yeah. The camera is recording standing order. Yay!
That's the one thing I was like, okay.
And it's free. Come on up here.
Hello, hello. I thought it was going to be harder.
Uh-huh.
I thought that the butyl tape that had been there for a while was going to be very sticky. But I bought this, which I know is a painter's tool, I think it's what it's called. And yeah, it's metal, but I wasn't using it on the roof. I was making sure to stay like on the metal part.
Uh-huh.
And then I was using it on an edge to get under it, to release it, and then I used it to like shove it under and get it off, and it went a lot faster than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
So I'm, of course, super stoked about that. And now we just have to install the other one.
Yep. Are you happy she's back down in here with us? Yeah. Oh.
I know. Yes. I don't want to do it either.
So what are you going to work on now? Try to run electric from here for the fan?
Yep, that's the idea.
Ay, ay, ay. Are you going to help this time? No.
Oh, I see it. Okay. I see it.
You see it?
Let's see if I can put my skinny fingers in there. white. Now I just need the black. Might need a flashlight. No, vago trabajador. One more. There we go. There's the black one.
There's the black cord. What are we doing?
Okay, so this is a Maxx Fan Deluxe. It's the 10-speed. I believe it's the white lid, which I'm really happy about because it'll match with everything white on the front of the
Right.
roof. Don't really care the weight, to be honest. And I don't know if you're the one with the remote, so we'll find out now. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, always.
Hardware kit enclosed in this square tube.
All the hardware.
Hardware.
Instructions.
Right. Which I already looked at a video from the company, so. So I feel pretty confident. I was hoping that this lid doesn't need anything. Like I don't need to cut it or anything like that. But now I'm kind of concerned. So I might have to look at the instructions. Yeah, it looks like it's too big.
It actually looks perfect from my angle.
Not in height.
Not in height. You think it's too tall?
It might be too tall. And then I check now. Measurements stated in steps 6 are used as an example for illustration purposes only.
All right.
So what are you doing?
Let me explain what I just did because I didn't have the camera on since I was helping Lou and she was on the roof. But the instructions say to basically put the fan up there and then measure from where the panel of the fan is to each corner. And I didn't think that was necessary, but the instructions said that every RV is unique and might have a slope and every corner is going to be a little bit different. And to my surprise, it was absolutely on point. So I measured each corner. I wrote down the measurements basically as kitchen door, kitchen sink, couch, bed, couch, office, so that I know which corner is which. And I marked each side. So it says kitchen sink, kitchen door, KSKD. Oh, she wants a close-up. And now, based off of the measurements that I did, I'm just gonna mark that measurement on here. So for example, the kitchen sink, that back corner was 2 inches. And the instructions said to add anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna add the 1/2 inch to be safe. So 2, I said 2, right? So 2, 2.5. And then this kitchen door. See, I already messed that up. Kitchen sink is 1.5. And the kitchen door is 2. So, can I clean that? Maybe not. It's okay, that's gonna get cut off. Let me do that. So 1.5. Kitchen sink, KS, kitchen sink, 1.5. We're putting it at 2. Yay! Kitchen door, I wrote 2, so we're gonna put it at 2.5. This is 2.5. So then the instruction says to basically draw a line from one side to the other, so like that you can cut it that way. So that's all I'm gonna do now, is basically just make the marks, do the line, and then Luke can do the cutting.
And are we cutting manually or am I taking out the multi-tool?
What do you want to do? I think the multi-tool will be fastest.
Okay, then the multi-tool it is.
Okay. So this corner is still kitchen door. So let me mark the same measurement here. Kitchen door is 2, so 2.5. And this one is couch bed. Couch bed.
Okay, we'll see you at the cutting interval.
Yes, 2.5, so 3. Okay, so per the instructions, most RV roofs have some slope. So measuring each corner is necessary. The garnish ring should be cut 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch longer than the dimensions measured at each corner. So, all right, so finished, and you'll see that I drew out the line. So now Luke can go ahead and cut it all the way around. My God, look at the slope. That thing was so accurate in saying each RV is different with the different slopes that it has. And they are separated. Time to do a little sanding. You want me to sand, babe?
I'm getting it.
So we decided to cut it with the multi-tool. And if you guys decide to do this after watching this video, I don't recommend doing it with a multi-tool like we did. Go with a saw, which was our other option, because something with that much heat actually melts. I don't know if you can probably see, it melts the edge really bad. And some people might not care to put it up just like this, you know, with the edges melted, but we don't want to do that. And if you are as anal as we are, you're causing more work for yourself, because now you're gonna have to come back and sand it down so that it can be smooth. So just a little, I guess, pro tip or tip from somebody that just did it. Alright, before we put everything in, Lou's gonna test the wires.
So it's pretty easy, black to black, white to white.
Uh-huh.
And I'm tapping into the light here.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I don't think we showed it, but when Lou took the Maxx Air Fan to the top so that I can do the measuring, we brought the cords down and we already stuck it through. So you'll see that here, and that's what she is ending up connecting to the light over there. Story of our life. Every time we do a project, we have to run to Home Depot last minute, right? So
I don't think we're alone.
yeah. Oh, there's a car pulling out. So the little clamps for the wires isn't what we need.
Isn't what wire I ordered.
Isn't what you ordered.
Yeah, I ordered T connectors and I didn't get them. I got splicers for only one wire, and it doesn't fit both wires.
So that's why the fan isn't turning on. So we're gonna run to Home Depot, get the correct connection thingies that we need so that they can clamp together, and then we can come back home and finish off this project tonight, hopefully before the sun goes down.
Yeah, I don't want to do the old-fashioned way of like peeling off the plastic coating on the wire and then putting them together and wrapping them with electrical tape, which I could do, but I kind of feel like RVs are extremely flammable, and I would feel safer if I had the little wire clamp connector splicers, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. I never know where anything is called.
Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Decisions. Lou is looking for something she knows she wants. I don't know what she wants, but she knows. So what Lou's looking for is called a T-tap connector. And Home Depot doesn't have any. At least this one doesn't. And she asked him to check the next nearest one, and they don't have it either. He's like, none of the local nearby stores have it. So we're gonna go check out Lowe's now, see if they have it. Alright, made it into Lowe's. None of those T-tap ones you're looking for either?
look like so far?
Success.
God.
Show them what you were looking for. Oh, tap splicers. Or, yeah, tap splicers.
But I see it says 1814, so that's what we needed. The people said.
Yeah, they suggested 12, 14, 16, and then somebody said that they used 18.
Yeah. This will work. This is perfect.
All right.
Success.
So we're back. Lou is opening up the package now. It's already dark outside, so I don't know how much footage I'm gonna be able to get for you guys. Definitely in here while she's doing the connection, but up there I'm just gonna be in full panic mode with her on the roof in the dark, so I might not be recording. I don't know. So you ready?
Yep. I think so. I think I'm ready.
Time to finish this. All the love, all the love.
Alright, so we need that one in there. We need this one in here. Like so. Alright, I need to close it with the pliers.
One down, one to go, another white one. All right, I heard that click.
We're still on. If this works. And nothing. No.
So Lou is adding the butyl tape now. So that she doesn't have to worry about doing it while she's up on the roof. One less thing to do up there. Alright, looking good, babe. Awesome.
Alright guys, I'm back on the roof. I'm going to add the Eternabond and lap sealant around it. I let the lap sealant or Dicor, whatever you want to call it, after I installed the fan, sit for a couple of days in the Florida sun. It's cured, and now I'm going to finish it off. So I'll put the camera here so you can see what I'm doing, and here are the things that I'm using: the scissor, the Eternabond, the Dicor, water and vinegar solvent, and paper towel so I can clean around before I start.
is a few days later and I am over here editing the vlog that you're watching and realized we never did an outro and we never followed up with the install that night when Lou was on the roof. I was a hot mess of nerves, so I wasn't really recording. And when she finished that install up there, we did a couple of tests in here and then we were good to go. So now I'm like, wait a second, we didn't record this. So wanted to turn on the camera and show you quickly what it looks like and do the outro. So let me flip this camera around so that we can show you that. Right, so here is the fan. You'll see the frame is completely installed. You'll see from the inside that it is an absolute perfect fit. I did go ahead and open up the vents. It was a matter of pulling this down to unlock and then turning it. And then the power button, it's right over here, on off. And there we go. It turned on. Feels good already. I can feel that. And then there's an in and out. So whether it's a fan blowing in or extractor pulling out. The hold to set. I'm not really too familiar with how this goes. I think Lou had set it up, but you can set it to a certain temperature, plus and minus, so that it can cool at a certain level. And then that's it. I'll go ahead and turn it back off. And go ahead and close this. There we go, completely closed. And then once closed, push into lock. So there is our Maxx Air Fan. We're gonna have to give you guys a review after we've had it for a few days or a few weeks, few months. I don't know. You guys comment down below when it is that you want us to do a review. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this Maxx Air Fan install and unboxing, please give us a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, we'd love if you would subscribe to our channel and join our YouTube family. And until next time, bye guys.